Who bought this messy house? It's like a trash heap. I did. I bought this place. This is gonna be our, got some potential. Of course, we're gonna have to come through and re-landscape the entire property. You guys will be seeing that shortly, hopefully, so. We're getting this dirt in here, mound it. Of course, it doesn't look good now. You know, for now, we're just gonna put it in shape it with what we can with the tractor. Later, we'll come back and final shape it with the rakes and everything. Maybe put some boulders, some plants. So, throughout the whole area here, we're going to get out of the noise of the tractor. Be coming through, re-landscaping the whole property. Like I said, I'm not quite sure what I'm gonna do yet. I have a pretty good idea, but as you can see, it looks really bad. For now, we're mounting this up. Probably put a tree on there since that pecan tree is dead. I cut that down. Then we're also gonna cut down these two trees as well, and maybe this other third one, or for sure that third one. They're just too close to the house, so hate to cut trees down, but I don't like them against the house, rubbing against the shingles, so keep at it. So, as you can see, this wood fence behind me here is old and falling apart. So, coming through with a metal fence, extending the yard out a little farther and putting metal, that way it'll hold up a little longer and look a little nicer. So well, it's going, fencing, metal fencing going up, these things up, and yeah, have a fence. This wood fence, as you can see, is all over the place, falling all over, so it'll be a good day if it doesn't get too hot. We don't pass out. Yeah, everything's starting to look good. Guess we can give you a tour. What was I saying before? Dreamscapes? It's definitely coming along pretty nicely. I think we're gonna do pavers up here in this area by the door, so the bushes are probably gonna have to come out, unfortunately. Gravel, some nice planting, some big boulders, especially around this hill. You can see we got the fence. The fence was a very much needed project, I guess. So
finished taking out two big tree trunks from this hole and that one over there. We dug around it and Aaron pulled it out with a chain and tractor.
getting this crusher pine put in. The crusher pine's a little smaller than gravel, so you can see here it's more of like a dirt gravel mix, like a fine gravel mix. So once you wet it down and smooth it out, it'll pack down pretty nicely. It's good to drive on. We're gonna get all this leveled out, get the parking area set, and continue on transforming this whole place. But it's taking a lot of work.
You ready, Jerry? All right. So this is the proper way how to lay brick. I'm Richie with Vistascapes, and I'm an ICPI certified brick paver installer. So what you do is you prep the ground first the way we're going, because most people will do brick by brick leveling and it's going to take you all year to do that. This job will knock it out in a full day if we had enough time. You see, we make our notches the exact size of the brick. So when we screed it, it's all level. And all we do is start laying. That's what makes it a lot faster. And that's what a lot of people aren't open to change. They think that one way is the way to do it when there's a better way. And that's where we come in. We knock it out.
Let's see what these guys are doing. Putting pillars up. So we're gonna put pillars on each of these entryways, and we're gonna put lights on them. As I've mentioned before, this is my project. So everything on this house, I'm trying to do at a low budget cost, you know, so basically stuff that we had in stock, that we don't have to buy anything if possible. Had a lot of leftover flagstone from a job for a year and a half now. So we're using that kind to make tops versus like our traditional concrete tops that we do. Same thing with this building stone that Richie's putting these columns, that pile there is a building stone we had left over from a job a year and a half ago. Didn't think we were gonna use it anywhere, so we haven't. Got all these set up here. It's like moss rock. Gotta wash them down, they've been piled up. Set these, put another one out there, another 3 over there. And this stuff was actually taken out of a job. Customer didn't want it. We redid their landscaping and they didn't want the boulders, they didn't want anything. So we've had them sitting there for a while. This whole area here where these rocks are sitting around these trees is gonna be fescue grass. So I'm gonna seed it, which right now is a good time of year, but not too hot for it because it needs the cooler temps. I just found $1 actually, laying right there in the ground. So a little update on the house here. Landscaping is still going in. As y'all know, I'm pretty cheap. So all the landscaping we have here has been kind of rejected plants. Like for instance, these 2 big ones were from a customer. They didn't want them, so they're doing pretty good. We have these boxwoods here. They look really horrible. We pulled them out of a customer's house last winter, just really did the boxwoods in. Saved them. Like, well, I mean, they're still alive. They were just dead, almost like that one there. That one's the only one that still hasn't quite come back, but they all look like that. They just had green in the bottom, and now look at them. We trimmed the dead out of them and, you know, reuse on customers' houses. You know, we want to do nice things for our customers, so stuff like this, it's either going to go to the trash or just sit there in a pot. So I was like, well, put them in my house. So put them in, and it's making the landscape full finally. So if I had to plan this out, I'm pretty sure I would have gone back and forth, you know. So luckily I didn't have to plant it. Everything was pretty much free. A lot of these plants, they don't look that great. Like I said, there's another couple of those look a little better shape, but yeah, these 2 came back pretty good. These 2 are doing amazing. And these 2 were rejects as well. Oh, for years. I've had those in a pot for years before I moved to this house. This morning, these guys are here at my location. We're putting a pond in. I don't know if I'm gonna put fish in it or not. I might put some koi in there. I've kind of thought about it, but at any rate, we'll just have a pond for now till I can save up and buy some koi. So yeah, just about have the electric done. So we're gonna build up a little around that electric box to mount it up around the sides. That way water doesn't wash in. So that's why, like, we built it up back there in the back. You can see it slopes down to the grass, and obviously there's a ditch there, but we still built it up higher. Stopped right there, so we got to keep continuing right around here and tie in right there. Yeah, we're gonna have the waterfall on that edge, on that north side. That's north. Look pretty cool, I think. Yeah, so we just got the lines in. Now we're just moving some dirt around, get it all leveled off. And the pond liner came in. We're just doing this for today. Maybe get the pond liner thrown in today, I don't know. So keep going and keep our customers happy as well. So today we're finishing this pond, so we got it all dug out. We got the filling up right now. We're setting the boulders in around it right now. So I had all these boulders in the yard. I took one away from over there, which I kind of want to replace. So we might use one of the flatter ones over there, but the one over there that I originally had a really cool cascading effect that we used up there. So yeah, getting it set in. So these guys really getting the pond going a lot quicker than I thought. This is definitely not staying like this. This is just scraps that I had in the backyard. I had them bring them up here, but I don't think that's gonna work. It's too many color variations. We got way too many different colors of flagstone. I picked up some water lilies. Aaron did yesterday when he went to Albuquerque to get some trees for one of our customers. We figured we'd get some of those while he was there. Unfortunately, this is all the boulders that I had here. They do have some here in town that somewhat match, not quite perfectly, but somewhat. So we were thinking of doing that, but I started thinking about it and I was like, well, we've got a lot of rocks already here, but I figured we could do nandinas just to give a little more green and plant life. So we're making progress on it. Yeah, getting going, and I'm gonna get these plants unloaded. We got something special here. Surprise here that came in the mail. Actually, it came in really quickly too. Ordered it the other day. Guys are here today. We just got started yesterday. The guys started putting some wood. Had a lot of these 6x6 posts left over from a job. They're kind of small, so we really couldn't do anything with them. So something that I've kind of been wanting to do is kind of enclose this front seating area a little bit more. So this is going to be really cool. Have an opening still going out to the front drive there, and then an opening here obviously. Had to buy a few things. We had a lot of the 2x2s left too, so we just cut them up. They were long 8-foot pieces. A lot of them were twisted and they were getting worse with the weather, so figured I better do something with them. It was just leftover stuff. Had to buy the two small posts, which is one 8-foot 4x4 post in the middle, 2x4s on the bottom, and the 2x6s on top I had to buy too. So I think it's gonna be really cool. We're gonna put some lights on each of the posts on the 4 corners. Oh, and it's all rough cedar too, so it's better with the water. You know, you always want to use cedar, or maybe just put a sealer on it, leave it this color. I'm not too positive on that yet. See how it looks when it's all done. So I'm here. The guys got this finished this morning. So got all the caps on here. Got it all stained. There is a couple of tweaked boards on here. You can see from over here. They're really bowed. I wish I would have showed y'all the wood before. It was leftover wood I had. And you know me, I'm cheap with my own house, not with customers' stuff. But especially wood right now is expensive. So I'll try to use any kind of wood I can get. So take that out, Ori. Damn it. Got it all put in. Got the caps put on. We did just really cheap caps. Like I said, I had a different idea and route, but man, it was getting costly. You know, this board, these top 2x6s, rough cedar, which is really nice wood, $92 a board. $92 for one board. So I have 2 of them. That was $92 and $92 just for the top one. It doesn't mean the bottom one's a 2x4. That's a little smaller. It wasn't quite as expensive, but it was still pricey. The post was pretty pricey. The 6x that we have right there, the 6x6s, this is a 4x4 in the middle. 6x6s, we had them, so that's why I was wanting to do this. I had those left over from a pergola that we did. 8x2, and we just cut it into caps, so that came out good. We still got to capped all the poles, and then we put the 2 lights. I bought these. Again, stuff costs. Stuff is pricey. These I do know are pricey. They're the same ones I have up there. But yeah, it really closes this area in. So anybody who has the same issue that I was having here, I think it came out pretty good overall. So all done, and we're gonna get it all get the lights on here in a little bit. place was a dump, believe me, if you look back at the pictures. It was a dump. We got on it, you know, we got on it really quickly. Interior, exterior, we just started hammering it. Well, of course, have that much work being done, you're gonna have to have employees and vehicles here. So we had vehicles. I mean, we probably have some videos where we were tearing out the inside, tearing out the outside. We had tractors, we had stuff going on, piling dirt, piling. We did have a neighbor or two, I'm not sure where. They started complaining. They started complaining to whoever they needed to in town because we had work going on, you know. With anything in life, you know, people are gonna complain, people are gonna try to put you down and stump you down, and just they can't see the vision or can't see the end result, you know. Anybody who's going through stuff like that, just keep your head up, you know, keep your head up. That said, I am out. Get to some work.